Hello, hello. So I'm doing a bonus video and here's why. I've been on some of the Facebook groups and I've seen a lot of people asking about if you can refill your cuticle oil pens. And the answer is yes, and I'm going to show you how. I have two different kinds of pens. One is the smaller 3 milliliter pen, and the other one is the larger, I think it's 5 or 6 milliliters. And then I'm also going to show you how to refill your roller ball bottles. Okay, so there are a few things that you're going to need. You're going to need something like this that will help you to grip the pens because they're kind of slippery, plastic, and it's really hard to get a good grip. So I have two of those. You can get it at any like home goods store. I've gotten mine at like Dollar Forever or whatever, and it's pretty inexpensive, and I just cut a couple of small pieces to use so that I can grip better on the pen. And then this I got on Amazon. It is an opener. I don't know what else to call it, but it is specifically for this use, and they're pretty inexpensive. This is an old one that I've had from years ago, and it's plastic, but I prefer the metal one because then you don't risk like snapping a corner off. Anyway, then you also might want to have a pair of tweezers nearby just in case, and your favorite cuticle oil. Yes, I can talk. It's okay. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is you are going to need to remove the bottom of the pen. And I start by wrapping the grippy thing, I don't know what you'd call it, around both ends of the pen. And it's going to take a little bit of elbow grease and a little bit of wiggling back and forth. Don't snap it, but just wiggle and pull, and it should come off. The more you do this with your pen, the easier it will be to get the bottom off each time you do it. Then you pull out the middle part. And usually there's like a little plastic plunger piece, and in a little while you're going to see me realize that that actually got stuck up inside the pen, and that's okay. You can just pull it out and reattach it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to screw that middle part down that the plunger attaches to all the way down so that you're restarting it from the beginning, right? If it's slippery from the oil or what have you, you can use the tweezers to help you twist it, but you want to twist that all the way down to the bottom again so that it's all the way back at the starting position. In a few minutes, you're going to see me realize that the plunger is not there and it's probably stuck up inside. So I have to now remove the brush part. And I'm going to do that using my opener, and it's pretty easy to do. That's probably the easiest part of this whole thing. And I'm going to use my tweezers to poke that little plunger out, and I'm going to reattach it to the inside part that I just screwed down. Once I do that, I'm going to reinsert into the pen part, and then I'm going to snap the bottom back on. Now you get to fill your pen with your favorite cuticle oil. If you want to change scents, you can always wash everything. I'm using the same scent that I had in there before, so I don't mind not washing it right away. I do occasionally clean everything and sterilize everything with alcohol and what have you, but I use my pens so quickly. I go through them fast. So anyway, so that's the smaller of the two, and you just click it until you get oil coming out, just like a brand new pen. And that's that. And I'm going to do the same exact process with the larger pen, and I'm going to let you watch me do that. That one, the plunger actually comes out the way it's supposed to, still attached to the inside mechanism. So yeah, watch me do that. Same process as the smaller one. Oh, and I forgot to mention that those little holes that you see on the metal opener, those are to help you snap the brush part back in because it's a really tight fit, and you kind of need something like to help you push it back in. I don't know how else to phrase that, but yeah, so here I am doing the same exact process over again with the larger pen. I just wanted you to be able to watch me do it one more time. But it's the same exact process. This one just still has the plunger attached to it like it's supposed to. But if the plunger comes off, you can just reattach it. It snaps right back on. And in fact, I did take it off temporarily to help me screw the mechanism all the way down because it was kind of getting in the way. So you can snap it off and on, put it back, it doesn't matter. But once I get this all the way down to the starting point, I will then reattach the plunger. You'll see me do that. And then I will complete the process. And when I come back, we'll talk about how to refill the rollerball bottles and the rollerball bottles. Say that 10 times fast. And that process is the easiest. It's so simple. And I will be right back. Let's get into the roller balls. So really, the simplest thing you'll ever do. All you need is to take the opener end, the larger side, and wiggle it up underneath the edge of the, what do you call that? I don't even know what you call that. But anyway, the stopper, I guess you would call it, the part that has the roller ball in it. And once you wiggle that out, you just refill the bottle. You can use the dropper like I am right now, or if that's taking you too long, you can use a little funnel. And I got these little funnels off of Amazon as well. I'm going to link everything that I've used in this video, except for maybe the grippy things, because I didn't get that on Amazon, although I'm sure it is available. And if I can find something similar, I'll link it as well. But I'm going to link everything that I used, and I'm going to put that down in the description box for all of you. And once you're done filling your rollerball bottle, you can use the little holes like I showed you and snap it back on, and you're good to go. And that's it. Nothing too complicated. You just need a little bit of muscle for the pens to pull off that bottom piece, but otherwise it is a pretty simple process. I really hope that this was a helpful video for all of you. It helps you save a little bit of money so you can refill those pens. One thing I will also mention is to make sure you cover your workspace with something that has a plastic backing behind it. In this case, I am using dental bibs, and those will be linked in the description box as well if you're interested. I'm glad I could do this bonus video for all of you, and I hope you have a great week. Thanks for being here with me. Bye-bye now.